Hey Capricorn, intuitive soul coach here with your October 2023 love and family reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway or even signing up for the monthly newsletter, you can find all of that information in the description box below your video. All right, welcome. This is good for any placement of Capricorn in your chart. So what you don't see coming, you have here the dandelion. You're planting some seeds here that are really going to grow into something quite beautiful. I do feel that in the recent past, you were feeling quite creative, quite fertile. There's new ideas, new opportunities. You may have been in deep manifestation energy. Even if you didn't feel that way, I feel like you were planting some seeds on a deep soul level. So what you don't see coming here is what you do now, the steps that you take here in the next month or so are actually going to bring about a lot of happiness, a lot of abundance, and even clarity down the road. I'm getting here it's stepping stones for 2024. There could be some big decisions that you make around love or matters of the heart. They're showing me keys at this time as well. So some of you could be getting a key. Maybe this is a key to a new home. Some of you may be handing a key over to someone to stay with you. You could be placing your hidden key someplace at your home. Okay, I also see keys to a vehicle. This could be a rental, an Airbnb. Please take that as it resonates. I mean, the key also shows up in this deck. Let me just take a look here because there is a key here in this deck and they're showing it to me loud and clear here. So let's see what that key represents in this deck. There it is. Okay, there it is, important choices. So yes, some of you do have an important choice to make in the month of October that's actually going to set you up for more happiness, more love. But I feel like there could be a conversation that could be difficult for you to have, Capricorn, but it's going to be liberating and it's going to be something that really needs to come out into the open. It's something that needs to be addressed is what I see here for you. Yeah, because it's going to get you out of some sort of imprisonment. And there's a key right there around her neck as well. So I feel like, yeah, you hold the key here. You hold some sort of secret to your own happiness. The challenge for you is moving forward, Knight of Wands, because you feel a little bit stuck. You may want to keep the peace or you don't want to make the wrong decision. Now, I'm going to tell you this, Capricorn, the decision that you make is going to be in your highest good. It's going to be exactly what you need to experience here and now. So don't second guess yourself because I feel like you already know what needs to be said, what needs to be done, or a direction that you want to take. And I feel like the second guessing is natural, but on a deeper level, you know what needs to be done. Okay, let's take a look. Now, this could be pertaining to a child, a lover. Some of you, this could be a divorce. This could be speaking up to a family member because you felt isolated or you felt left out. Some of you really went through a lot of soul searching. I'm getting a lot of soul searching, okay? But you're planting new seeds now for a brand new beginning. It wouldn't surprise me to see an ace maybe as your final outcome or the Fool card or some sort of celebratory energy. Well, there's the World. So there's the completion here showing up. And the final outcome, please, for Capricorn. Thank you. Okay, Seven of Wands. I'll take the Seven of Wands because it means you are, stepping into your power. You're not putting up with, you know what, and I feel like you're setting a healthy boundary. You can see there that she has her hand up and she's not letting anyone tell her who she should be with. She's not letting anyone make decisions for her. She may be facing adversity or it may feel like you are going against the grain here, Capricorn, but you're standing in your power. I'm so proud of you. So let's take a look here at your overall energy. Now, in the recent past here, you have the water jug. This is all about fertility. It's about creativity. So a lot of you, again, very fertile. You may be some of you trying to start a family here. For others of you, there could have been a loss around fertility, please take that as it resonates, because I do see the Ten of Swords here showing up. For others of you, I do feel like you wanted to start a new beginning, but for whatever reason, it felt a little bit stuck or stalled. There's a lot of passion here. There could have even been a passionate new beginning with someone, and then they treated you differently, or they may have ghosted you. If this is a family member, I feel like you felt left out while everybody else had fun. They may have went on vacation, or you saw, pictures on their social media. This could be a friend group as well. And you felt a little bit left out, but I feel like you're doing your own thing here. You're being creative. You're focusing on self-care. You're focusing on staying optimistic, even though that can be difficult at times here. Some of you are even focusing on creative endeavors within your own home, because in the month of October here, 2023, you have home matters. So you could be focusing on painting some walls, do-it-yourself projects. You may be spring cleaning. You could also be shutting down a summer or winter home. That could be the keys that I'm seeing here as well. Some of you may be planning travel, or you're just taking a look at issues that are around the home life. Okay. So whatever has been challenging you, I'm getting here that someone does not want to look at an ugly wall or an ugly room any longer, and they're doing something about it. So whether this is a really ugly color that you have on a wall, some of you are going to be painting in the month of October. Maybe you're painting as you're listening to this video, Capricorn. For others of you, I do feel like you're kind of hunkering down and maybe going inward, because you do have the Hermit energy showing up in your deep, deep past. But I feel sometimes whenever there is rejection, or whenever you don't feel like you're part of the crowd, you may kind of hunker down and make your living space your sanctuary. You may listen to music. You may do some baking, some cooking. You may even host gatherings where friends come to your home, or you could be, I'm getting here, setting the ambiance. So you could be setting up your space for maybe some fall or some spring decor, depending on your location. So I feel like October is a really good month for you to just take a look at some home matters. And some of you may even feel like you're more of a homebody. I'm getting the song here. I'm in a hurry to get things done. Russian till life's no fun. That may be exactly why you need to slow things down a little bit come October. And if you find yourself in full-blown speed of having a million different things to do, schedule some downtime, because I am getting the R&R energy. I wonder if we have the Four of Cups here, but I feel like it's important for you to get that downtime. Don't overthink, overstress. Focus on stress management, meditate more if you're able to, because a lot of you're going to be really sensitive to energies in the month of October. I've been getting that on a collective level for a lot of signs. So I feel like we are entering into a new threshold, a new portal. So pay attention to your emotions, the energies of others, because you may at times want to just retract. You may want to kind of get away. You could even be cozying up in a cabin up in the mountains or up in the woods as well. Now, in the near future, this is interesting. You have this much needed escape. So you could be planning a trip, or you could be planning a vacation or to get away. I mean, some of you certainly could be camping in the near future, but if you live in an area that's colder, you could just be glamping, right? Or you could be going to a place where you can see a lot of stars. Do pay attention to the sky. You may see the northern lights. You may see shooting stars. You may really see a beautiful sunset, a sunrise. I'm getting here moon energy. You may be seeing this visually or taking pictures of it as well, because the sky is really highlighted here in your energy. So Capricorn, you are an earth sign as well. Connecting to the earth is going to be important, but I am getting that star seed sky energy showing up, and on a collective, we could see some things in the sky as well. So let's dive into your reading here. When it comes to matters of the heart, a lot of you are getting yourself up out of some sort of imprisonment, because this Eight of Swords is showing up in reverse, which I like to see it in reverse if I'm going to see it here. So this is all about moving towards freedom, freeing your thoughts, freeing your mind, because swords can be about mental conflict and stress. It can be about overthinking, self-sabotage at times, or telling ourselves the same story over and over and over. Maybe you've been saying, I'm going to be single forever. I'm lonely. I'm isolated. Maybe you are stuck in a pattern with a significant other or someone close to your heart, and you're thinking that that person is never going to change. They're immature. Pay attention to your words is what I am hearing as well. Some of you may feel stuck in a home you may actually live with, or you have other people living with you and you feel stuck. That may be why the home matters is coming up, and that may also be why you need an escape. Okay, you may be taking care of kids that may be driving you crazy. Your partner could be driving you crazy. Maybe you are taking care again of others, or you're being forced to stay with others at this time. But I feel like you're finding solutions because you're moving forward, and your brain needs a little bit of a rest. You have been thinking a lot here, and I feel like you're letting go of an old mental story, but physically you're also making a choice here, and you're planting the seeds to have a much better 2024. Now, of course, if your 2023 has been amazing, I feel like even better things are coming in for you, but I am getting here, there's a story, and wow, yep, there's the lock, right? And she has the key right around her. So you're realizing now that you can make some decisions when it comes to your love life or matters of the heart that you feel like you weren't able to make in the past. Something may have been thrust upon you, forced upon you. I'm getting the name Jacqueline or Jackie. Okay, what's your challenge here? We have the Knight of Wands. In and out energy. This could be in and out with words, with thoughts, with actions, with behaviors. The Knight of Wands is always looking for their next adventure. They can be very reckless, but I'm getting mostly this is someone or some pattern of yours that's back and forth. Should I, shouldn't I? Do I give this person a second chance? Do I not? Right? Do I open up to love, or do I stay hunkered down in my cave? Is this person ready to commit fully, or are they going to go back to their old patterns? Whether this is you, someone around you, or it's just the energy, I'm getting here a lot of imbalance, a lot of that in and out. But we want to get to the highest form of the Knight of Wands. And the highest form is passion, excitement, adventure. This is, forward movement. This is someone who does get things done quickly. When they make up their mind, they just do it. And sometimes that's known as impulsivity. But I feel like there could be some impulsive tendencies here. But it's like once you make up your mind, you go back on it, or someone goes back on it here. And we want to stop that. So let's see how we can help you stay consistent, or help you embrace the energies of moving on if someone or something isn't consistently present in your life. Let's take a look here. If that is what you are seeking to do, what do you need to know about this Knight of Wands? This Knight of Wands could be you're sick and tired of dating for some of you, or it doesn't feel like anyone is sticking, right? It's like throwing something to the wall, hoping it sticks, but boom, it doesn't. It's like putting yourself out there just to get left bruised or stomped on. But the Seven of Wands, and that's your final outcome. So actually, you're going to overcome this challenge. Whatever this challenge is here, the Seven of Wands is clarifying that's also your final outcome. And it says here, you're going to be all in. Exactly what we were talking about, because you may at times lose courage, and that may be why you kind of back out of a choice or a decision that you want to make. But I sense towards the end of October, you're all in. Whatever choices you are making, you're not backing down. Oh, that's very clear. You are not backing down. I have full body goosebumps here. This is big. This could also be, this is big, okay? You could be giving someone an ultimatum. You may say, all right, it's now or never. We need to either move in together, move out. You need to cut that out. There's a behavior that needs to go. And it's not just about the other person. It's about how you respond together. It is a dance, a back and forth, a following and a lead. Can you dance together? Or is someone stepping on your toes every step of the way? Because then the dance isn't fun, right? If someone's constantly stepping on your toes, It's more pain than it is pleasure. And if it's more pain, you're going to walk out of this. So let's take a look and see what's below you. The Hermit. Now again, the Hermit is showing up as the Lantern. Okay. I thought we had the Lantern. No. Okay. I am getting here. There is a Lantern card in here as well. They're giving me a lot of the cards that are in this deck. Now, not only do you have the keys, but I'm feeling that you are, what's the Lantern in this deck? I feel like there are, maybe it's new opportunities. Yep, it's new opportunities here. So in the deep, deep past, you had some new opportunities presented. I'm not sure if you took them though, but I feel like someone may have presented you with some new opportunities. Let's take a look at this. Of course, you did some soul searching. You did some deep thinking. Oh, okay. You may have given someone a second chance. Someone may have told you that they've changed. You may have changed your lifestyle. Some of you have flipped your lifestyle completely in a new direction. There's a lot of things that you don't do that you did a long time ago. For example, maybe you used to eat meat for maybe the first 35 years of your life and now you are vegan, right? For others of you, maybe you liked men and now you like women. Whatever this is for you, I feel like you've changed a lifestyle habit or pattern. Maybe some of you drank for the first half of your life and now you're sober. Whatever this is here, I feel like it's caused you to go inward and do a lot of retrospection here, a lot of deep soul searching. For some of you, you spent a big chunk of your life with someone, and now in the deep past, you had to realize who are you without this person, because this could have been a toxic relationship. But I feel like you've earned a reward coming in here with the Judgment. The Judgment is a powerful card about changing your life for the better. And that's why something may have shifted. Some of you went through a near-death experience. You've went through an eye-opening illness. For some of you, you lost a loved one, either physically, emotionally, mentally here. I'm feeling that there was some sort of disconnect. And in the recent past, you have the Three of Cups. I mean, look at those girls. They are out there not caring about anything, right? They're letting their hair down. But I am getting here that there may have been too much excessive energy towards something or someone, whether it's excessive shopping, drinking, eating, booze. I mean, this can be the card of third-party energy as well. It can be feeling left out. It could be a love triangle, right? Someone's just having a gay old time here. And I do feel for you, and some of you, it is sobriety, okay? Or it could be alcoholism or overcoming. Some people in your family may have had some addictions, okay? Three of Cups. And I feel like you've come to your wit's end, and that may be that ultimatum energy. Like, this is it. You need to either go to rehab. This is something you really need to turn your life around. And this is difficult, especially if this is a child as well, or a family member, someone that you love on a really deep level. Let's take a look and see why you're feeling left out. You could also be single, and you've been single for quite some time, and you just feel like no one's really come in and captured your heart and your soul. It's been very surface level here, and you feel a little bit left out. You're seeing couples pass you by, or maybe your friends and family have children, or they're getting married, and you just feel like things aren't moving along the way that you would like. Well, get ready, because you're planting some seeds here, and there is a bright opportunity coming in. I love this. That's why we grab that Lantern. That's why Spirit was showing me that bright new opportunity card with the Lantern, because that's what it says here for the Star. This is all about bright opportunities coming in after a lot of emotion, a lot of thinking with the Queen of Swords, getting honest with yourself. You have here the Page of Wands, so some planning. It could have been quick as well. You have the Page of Wands in the recent past. Now you have the thinking going on, and now you have the doing. So you're transitioning from thinking about something to actually doing it. That's a little bit of a challenge to stay consistent with what you were thinking here in the recent past. But once you stick to it, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Once you decide to open yourself up, whether open up to love or to heal or whatever the decision is that you are making, Capricorn, it's going to change your world. This is a lucky twist of fate. that's going to move you forward, and you're going to see growth almost instantly is what I see here. So beautiful cards to clarify. Now, what's coming in above you? You do have the Eight of Pentacles. Now, the Eight of Pentacles is showing up where you may be working on yourself. You could be telling someone who is a workaholic, right? That could be workaholic as well. It doesn't have to be drugs or alcohol. Any sort of addictions is doing something too excessively. We can even work out too much, right? You can drink too much water, believe it or not. But the Eight of Pentacles is about working on yourself. I feel like a lot of you are going to continue working on yourself. Even if you are riding it out with this person, or you're working on it, you're working on how you respond and how you react. And that's the most important thing for you at this time, regardless of your relationship status. But when the Eight of Pentacles shows up, it is showing up here in a way where someone around you may not be putting in the effort. They may not feel as inspired as you. They may not be working as hard as you either. And isn't that interesting? There's actually a bottle sitting right there with some cupcakes. So someone could be working through their own tendencies or their own toxic behaviors, traits, or patterns. I want to clarify here the Eight of Pentacles coming in for you, Capricorn. I feel like I called you a Virgo. Maybe not. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo. King of Cups and Eight of Cups. Yeah, you have two eights. So it's going to take a lot of strength for you to find some sort of peace, some sort of diplomacy, and walk away from a situation that's no longer serving you, or something that you can't help anyone that doesn't want to be helped. It's what I always say, you can't lead a horse to water, or you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. And I feel like that's what you've been doing here, is you've been trying to be a good role model. You've been trying to be positive and optimistic. You've been putting in the effort. You've been putting in the energy. You've been putting yourself out there, right? Wanting to attract, but you're realizing here that there needs to be something shaken up within your routine. So even if you are single, you could be, joining a gym. You could be joining a class, doing something online. I feel like you're shaking whatever up that's been a little bit stuck for you, even if it's something as small as using your opposite hand to brush your teeth, right? Maybe it's getting up on the other side of the bed. Start small, and you're going to see big changes in your life, Capricorn. It sounds silly, but it really does work. So the more that you are able to shake up some sort of a routine, shake up your energy, get into your body, drop into your body more, it's going to help you really level up. And some of you, wow, okay, this is powerful. Some of you are actually going to get movement around someone that you have close relations with. There will be movement and action towards the highest good of this relationship together, because you have the Eight of Cups. So someone is willing to step outside their comfort zone in order to mature, in order to see things from a new light. This is really powerful. Someone is willing, and it sounds kind of counterintuitive for what we just said. So please take it as it resonates. The energy is the same, but on the surface, it's different for each and every one of you. But I do feel that someone is willing to put in the effort, whether it's you or that person. Both of you could be willing to really step up and mature together. And I feel like you'll know if this person isn't ready. But I feel like the routine is getting shaken up one way or another. Now, in the near future, you do have the Ten of Swords. So I feel like there could be some sort of an ending. Maybe it felt painful to walk away from. Okay, for others of you, if this is someone dealing with an addiction or someone dealing with something of the past that they enjoyed, they're going to feel like it's difficult for them. They're going to go through the phases. They're going to go through withdrawals in a sense, right? Whether it's withdrawing from, a substance, whether it is a group of people, they may grieve. You may have to allow someone to grieve. This could be you grieving as well with this Ten of Swords, because the Ten of Swords can be about an ending. And I do feel like someone has been betrayed, or you're coming out of this hard time, because I'm getting the hard time is coming to an end here. That's what I see coming in above you. Now, what you're feeling is the Hierophant, right? You're committing yourself to your highest good. That's what that choice and decision is all about. This may have to do with commitments, marriage. This may have to do with family beliefs and traditions. I feel like you are doing what your heart and your soul are guiding you to do. You're being divinely guided. That's what the Hierophant represents. This can be about teachings, traditions, morals. If you felt like you were in a cult, okay, I'm just going to say that here, whether it was, a family cult, whether it was some sort of organization, if someone wasn't giving you the proper advice, I feel like you're disconnecting from it because you're listening to yourself. And someone may even feel, they may feel rejected. So let's say that you were part, I'm just going to throw this out there, of an organization, maybe spiritual or religious, but you didn't agree with certain ways that things were done. You may say, sorry, I don't want to be part of that. I don't want to be a member. I don't want to go to that church any longer. Or if this is a family situation, you may just be disconnecting from it, ending it, because it goes against your morals. It goes against, who you are. And this could be the same for a marriage. If some of you went through infidelity or addictions or cheating, something like that here in the past, I feel like you've tried to give it a chance, but you realize that as many times as you give this person a 5th, 10th, or 100th second chance here, that they keep breaking your heart, and you don't want to keep going through that. Okay, please take that as it resonates. So what you're doing here in the present moment, you're finding balance. You have the Two of Pentacles and a lot of energy coming through. My right ear at this time feels very distant. I'm getting here a little bit of ringing and a little bit of cloudiness as well. So some of you could have energy coming in through your right ear chakra. Pay attention to what is being said. Pay attention to the words, the songs. Pay attention to your self-talk as well. But with the Two of Pentacles, someone may be offering you some sort of compromise or negotiation or apology. Okay, so I do feel this is your external circumstance. This is about you finding a balance between head and heart. But it's also about, I'm getting here negotiation when it comes to emotions. You may be saying to a person, actions speak louder than words. And as I always say, consistency speaks louder than both actions and words. So someone's got to not just talk the talk, but walk the walk and stick with it here in order to create balance, whether this is you or someone close to you here. Okay, that's interesting. I'm just hearing here, Jimmy Kimmel. Okay, isn't that a talk show host, Jimmy Kimmel? Some of you, maybe you just watched that or you've seen something on social media. Please take that as it resonates. Or maybe that's the name of someone that you are with, Jimmy or Kimball. Maybe you just bought some is it Kimball dog food, if they still have that? Okay, we have here the World showing up in your hopes and fears. You want to complete a cycle, but you're nervous of the next step. And remember what we said in the beginning, that Fool energy, that's what comes after. So you may be afraid to put yourself out into the world. You may be afraid at times to close down this cycle. This is about feeling a sense of completion, a sense of wholeness, right? But some of you, the fear is lack of closure or feeling like you are going to be set back if you make the wrong choice. For a lot of you, this world is all about having that happy ending that you want, being able to have that type of lifestyle with those that you love and feel complete, feel whole, feel respected. But for whatever reason, what's ever going on here for you, it's not allowing you to have that sense of victory that you want when it comes to this relationship or relationships. Let's clarify here the World showing up in your hopes and fears. What do we have here right away? Page of Cups. Yeah, because someone's lost their motivation. to keep on going. Someone may have lost the excitement. If you were with someone for quite some time, I feel like it's just kind of went its separate ways. If you want to continue, which I feel like a lot of you don't, okay, you may just be deciding, well, can I love again? Can I open my heart up again? And the answer is yes, you can, but you got to complete or finish a cycle here. There could be new love for some of you. There could be someone else in the picture with the Three of Cups. You may be ending one relationship and entering into a new one, or you could be seeing someone who was trying to wrap it up in a previous relationship. Okay, there could be third-party energies of some sort. It could be family dynamics, maybe a mother-in-law, a father-in-law, a sister-in-law. There could be someone that may be interfering with the relationship. There could have been some struggles with children as well. It could be co-parenting was difficult. Trying to raise a child, maybe that wasn't yours, could have been difficult for you or someone else. Maybe having children, trying to have children with this person could have been a matter as well, or could have been difficult. All right, I do get that love is available here with this Page of Cups, but we have to refresh, hit the refresh button, just like on your browser. When things start to slow down a little bit, or you all know when Mercury wreaks havoc and it's going retrograde, sometimes we just need to slow down, gain that introspection here with the Hermit, pause, and then take action. And your final outcome here is the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands energy, you receive twice. So this is a powerful energy coming in. And we are also in a 7-year, 2023. Now, some of you may be 7 life paths, or you yourself may be in a 7 personal year. If so, it's extra amplified for you this year because it's all about spirituality. It's about inner awareness, wisdom, insight, and reflection. Exactly what you have here with the Hermit and that Lantern energy that I was picking up on. So when the Seven of Wands comes in, you're saying, no, thank you. I don't need any more of your BS, your toxicity, or, feeling like I'm walking on eggshells. I don't need to look for a fight here, right? Not my monkeys, not my circus. You don't want to feel like you're constantly offended or on guard, right? This is about you standing up for yourself, your beliefs. This is about you protecting your morals and your integrity. This is about you, Capricorn, staying humble. Showing yourself love and compassion. Now, it doesn't mean that you're being a complete, to someone else, but I feel like you're not putting up with the crap because a lot of you have put up with a lot. A lot of you have given many people second, third, and fifth chances, and you're saying no more. I owe it to myself. I deserve much more than this. And if someone is not willing to meet you at the level that you are at, I feel like you're saying adios. You're walking away. Let's clarify the Seven of Wands before we get a crystal for you. What do we have for the Seven of Wands, please? Clarify. Capricorn. Some of you may be traveling to high elevation, or you may benefit from swimming as well, okay? Eight of Swords. Oh my gosh, you can't make this up. Literally, to clarify here, we have the Seven of Wands with the the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Swords. Now you're getting the opposite. So this is opposite clarifiers. That doesn't happen often. You have here self-doubt in reverse. You are returning your sense of confidence, right? You're feeling stronger. If a lot of you self-doubted yourself that you'd ever find love, or you would remove yourself from a situation that was less than ideal, you will return back to self-confidence, because again, you have the Eight of Swords showing up in reverse here, beginning, and it's clarifying. And that's what she looks confident there, doesn't she? She has her arm around her bestie or her lover or whoever this is here, sister, could be a mother, but she's not letting anyone come in and steal her thunder any longer. So pat yourself on the back, Capricorn. You've certainly been through a lot and you deserve the best. Now let's get a crystal, gemstone, or rock and see what you need to know from the crystal spirits at this time regarding love, relationships, romance, family. What do we need to know? Oh, wow. Diamond. Some of you, maybe your name is Diamond. You could be selling a diamond. For others of you, you are like the diamond here, a diamond in the rough. How are diamonds formed? Under pressure. It's also card 20. That's the card of that judgment, which we talked about here. This is the priceless gift of time and pressure combined. Beauty and strength arising from trials and challenges. The right use of power. And the relationship message for you, Capricorn, is this. Your ability to act lovingly is strong today, amplified by diamond spirit. You are filled with love and capable of deep compassion, even as you speak the truth about how others' behaviors affects you. Use your power to set firm boundaries, to say no and mean it, to listen with an open heart and open mind before making a decision, and to express compassion without giving up your integrity. I'm pretty sure we literally just said all of that in your reading here. All of this wells up from the wisdom you have earned from your previous challenges. You do know better now. At the same time, be sure you do not come on so strong that others feel intimidated. Forcefulness is not necessary. Pay attention to whether someone seems afraid to contradict you, for you might unwittingly be discouraging them for owning their power. Be loving, be strong, be compassionate, and exercise right use of power with everyone you connect with today. Beautiful confirmation here. Now, diamonds can be formed in the Earth's mantle in a lab or due to a collision of an asteroid with Earth. However, they come into being. They teach us that extreme pressure and hardship can transform even the most ordinary into something incredibly strong and beautiful. Diamond Spirit asks us to contemplate how something that felt unbearable may have actually assisted us to become fully who we are. Can you see how strong you are right now? Because you absolutely are. You are strong, you are worthy, you are capable, you are supported, and you are lovable, Capricorn. I want you to remember that and tell yourself that over and over. Remember, self-talk is so important here, and you are like a diamond in the rough. That is what I have for you. I hope it resonates. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly helps get the divine channel messages out there to those that need it most, and it certainly helps the growth of the channel. If you're vibing with the energy here and haven't already hit that subscribe and bell button, please do so. Thank you so very much, Capricorn, for your time and energy. Lots of love.